As many of you know, that stars and star constellations play a big role and a big factor into the story of ReZero. In today's video, we're going to explain what are stargazers and what they mean in the story of ReZero. I recommend you to check out my recent ReZero video, so let's get into the video. So as many of you guys know, that most of the ReZero characters are named after stars and star constellations, just like Subaru. Obviously, his name comes from the Japanese term of the Pleiades, cluster of stars, also known as the seven sister stars, seven being significant as their seven sins outside their obvious connections. And there's other characters like Aldebaran, Ram, Volcanica, the three great mob beasts, the witch beasts, Saint Archbishops, Reinhard, the seven witches of sins. If you have been reading and paying attention Arc 7 of the ReZero web novel, we actually found out what the first Stargazer was, and the Stargazer was Ublik in the story. And this was during the Chaos Flame, while Abel and the fake Abel was trying to get the Divine Generals on their side, negotiating with them to see which side would they be on. And that's when Subaru and Lewis ran into Ublik. But also, in the ReZero world, every emperor has a stargazer, but it seemed like Abel did not have a stargazer as we know of, except for the fake Abel that was Ublik. Maybe he did had a stargazer, and it was Ublik, who knows. But we also had a backstory of Tarita Sadrak, this tribeman of the Drakian tribe, when her soul sister was born on the same day as Merrily, her soul sister, but she would eventually became a stargazer. She was handpicked to be a stargazer by the stars and became very, very sick and reaching her demise. But she was also told of her commandment to kill a traveler with black hair and black eyes in order to prevent them from triggering the great disaster. And the people that only know about the great disaster is the observers and the stargazers. And the stargazers were Ublik that talked about the great disaster, and also Merrily. Stargazer meaning someone with the same ability to predict the future, apparently quite familiar with the culture of the Empire. The name itself should draw attention considering how important the stars are in the plot of ReZero. Observers, or some say viewers, although the name observers reign in the fandom, as far as we know, the literal translation would be viewers. It's quite important in the theory about them because they seem like they work together, that the observers actually play around with human fate and give the commands from the stars to the stargazers, and the stargazers are actually proceeding with the plans the observers gave them. And this also means that Strive says that they live in the sky and play with human fate. And so it seems like the observers tell the stargazers what to do. As far as we know, and it seems like anybody can be handpicked to be a stargazer, because Ublik is actually in the Evil Eye tribe, and also Tarita's soul sister is actually in the Jirakian tribe, and she got picked as a stargazer. And it seems like, as a theory, we don't really know for sure or confirm that even Strive could be a stargazer, knowing the information he knows. With that being said, it seems like observers are actually telling stargazers what to do, and they know what's going on because they're the ones that playing with people's fate. And stargazers are just telling them what's going to happen, actually delivering the news of what's going to happen in this certain country or the whole ReZero world. Basically, what a stargazer is, it just tells the future and basically gives orders that tell them who to tell the people to and send commands from the observers itself. Tell me what you think in the comments down below. What do you think about stargazers and also observers? And would you like for me to make a theory video about stargazers and observers? Let me know in the comments down below. But I'll see you in the next video.